Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the homie DJ Smalls in the building. And we have a special guest here with us this morning.
That's right. Memphis' own.
First time he's been here.
No, it's not. It's the
What is
second
wrong
time.
with you, yo?
Was I
Oh
here
my
that time?
gosh.
Yes, you was here when Gotti was
I was
here.
complaining. I was like, Gotti ain't been up here yet.
Gotti been here before.
Oh, yo, Gotti.
See how much you pay attention, Gotti?
Oh my gosh.
I've been through.
Yo, Gotti, I'd like to apologize for DJ Envy.
Jesus
Nah,
Christ.
Envy getting that money, man. When you getting that money, it's hard to keep up.
Oh,
Tell him
man.
he better act right.
I'm following Envy, I think, on Instagram.
Nah. All right, so let's start it from there. Yo Gotti
So the IRS.
Yo Gotti just did an interview, and Yo Gotti posted all of his jewelry that he carries. I don't want to say on his tour bus, but he put it out there as on his tour. Why you carry so much jewelry with you everywhere you go?
It's options. I probably got a couple watches with me now. Like, it's options. Like, it matter, you know. It's like clothes. Like, you got to dress for the occasion.
Yeah, no,
You don't
clothes
be
is
scared.
a couple thousand. You talking about a couple hundreds of thousands.
You don't be scared, though, because you know people be pocket watching, everybody plotting on you, wolves plotting on you on IG.
I ain't scared of nothing. Like, I'm on that French Montana. I ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah. Got
Yo,
you.
Gotti rose deep, though. I seen him in Virginia. He had like 1,000 people with him.
Not that, man. I wasn't that strong.
No, he was. I was
You know how much 1,000 people is, Angela Yee?
It was like 1,000 people.
Like 800.
It just be me and my homeboys, like the same homeboys that be with me all the time.
I was in the VIP with my girls. They tried to make us move. I was like, hey.
Nah, you know, I can't. I had to make sure y'all was straight.
Now, do you feel like you finally getting your just due? Like you've been simmering and popping for a long time, but now it just seems like the arms are spreading where they need to be now.
I think it's growing, you know. I still think it's like a lot of work to go though. Like I most definitely don't feel like I'm at the point where like you made it to the point where I'm trying to get. I feel like it's just growing, you know what I'm saying? So I just got to keep grinding though. I ain't content with nothing. Like I'm a hustler.
Right.
Yeah.
Now your record's growing everywhere. I mean, it's a good feeling when you know, because I seen you start, and now, you know, whether it's a strip club or a regular club, your music is really starting to hit, and that's the best thing about it.
Yeah.
And one time, because you wouldn't hear Yo Gotti on the radio, you know, very rarely.
I'm from South Carolina, so we used to hear Gotti on the radio a lot.
All the time.
All the time. That's why it bugs me out when I hear people say Gotti's just bubbling. I'm like, Gotti been a
But,
down
and
south
let's be
staple
clear,
for years.
there were a lot of people that were trying to sign you before you landed at Epic, because I would hear a lot of people talk about, oh, we got to get Yo Gotti. You know what? We can make a lot of money with Yo Gotti. He sells out shows everywhere. He just needs that push. And then you ended up at your situation at Epic. So how do you feel about it?
I mean, you know, I bought myself out of 2 contracts, like 2 different deals. When TVT folded, I spent like $500,000 bought myself out that contract. And then I went over there with Brian Leach. And them over there at RCA, and that didn't work.
That was a horrible
situation.
situation. That was part of the problem right there. That situation was just all bad.
Yeah, that was crazy because, like, I don't even want to get into it. But anyway, that was crazy because, you know, I feel like Holmes know the game, like we're supposed to know it. So it ain't supposed to go like that. But anyway, I bought myself out of that situation, and I said I wasn't going to even rock with
How
no
much did you have to
major
pay
again.
to get out of that situation?
That was kind of like a couple hundred.
That's light, okay.
Yeah.
If that's what you consider light, all right.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was kind of like
That's kinda light, all right. That's a chain. Just gave him a chain, all
What
right.
happened with the T.I. deal?
I ain't never had no deal with T.I.
Because he was saying Gotti was grand hustle. He announced it and everything.
No, I mean, I think that was just like a media like mix up or something. Like I think he was just saying like he wanted me to be part of the whole grand hustle thing. It wasn't never like he was saying I was saying to what a hustle gang thing. He never like saying I was saying the grand hustle. Nothing like that.
You were taking meetings with any label, though, just if they were interested. You're like, I'm going to at least take a meeting, even if I'm not interested. So maybe you guys had a
Out of
meeting.
respect, like my lawyer advised me to like in this business, you know, when the big heads, you know, want to talk to you, it's good that you go talk to them because, you know, you may bring another artist through their chain.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't even left North Memphis, like, because I knew that I wasn't going to do the deal, no way.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm wasting time. I don't even like to fly. I ain't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? But they like, you know, just out of business, respect, you got to go talk to these certain people. You know what I'm saying? So I had to shoot up there real quick. But It wasn't even my option, really.
So you signed with Epic. You signed with L.A. Reid.
Yeah.
Did you sign before the TLC movie or after the TLC movie?
I think before.
Oh, man.
No, I ain't
He ain't give you no TLC deal, man.
He didn't give you a RAV4, did he?
I got a CMG deal. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting money for decades, so whatever we do gonna be proper.
Right.
Has Juicy J hit you back yet, man? I saw you on Twitter saying that he was dodging you.
I talked to Juicy. I talked to Juicy probably like an hour after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to him. I talked to his brother, Project Pat.
Project P?
Yeah,
Okay.
right after that, you know what I'm saying? So,
People always act like you guys had tension, and you said there never was really any issues with 3
Well, that started with, what up, 3-6? No, you don't like me.
nah, man, but it's like, you know, like I said, like I talked to him, but it was because of the same thing what I said when I tweeted him, like, oh, I ain't got no issue with you. So I don't want it to feel like you feel like I got an issue with you every time I'm around you.
Well, wait, the last line when I ain't trying to do nothing to you might get me a little nervous.
I mean, I ain't trying to do nothing to him. Like I said, if I was, it would have been happening. Like, you from Memphis. Like, I don't know how they do it in other cities, but like in Memphis, like, it ain't that big. Like,
you get touched, basically.
Yeah, you pull up on whoever you want to pull up on, like, easy.
But it's not like you guys are in Memphis that often at the same time.
I'm in Memphis all the time.
But I'm sure you guys aren't both always in, Memphis. And you travel all the time. You're always on the road.
Yeah, but I got a lot of things going on. Like, outside of music, just in Memphis, so I have to be there.
So why do you think that he thought you had an issue?
I mean, like, it was like 2 or 3 different, probably 4 or 5 different occasions where, like, actually, the day I tweeted it, we was at a show in Houston together. Both of us on the same show. And it was, they come to me like, I had to leave the building before he would come in the building.
Damn.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
He
like,
definitely thought you was trying to do something to him.
So I'm like, what you mean? But that wasn't the first time I had heard that. Another time I was at a big show, like a radio show in Dallas. And like, they had a catering food. And I'm sitting back eating. And they're like, I got to leave because Juicy coming. But it's like 5 or 6 artists over here, like, but I'm the only person that got to leave. So I'm like, what you mean? Like, I ain't got nothing against home. That's what I'm telling the people. But the security, like, no, you got to move. Like, so I'm like, all right, cool. Then another time I was in Miami. I'm here to the club. I got my bottle set up. I got my VIP set up.
Right.
I got you know how I move. I'm 5-6 cars deep and everything in line. So probably like 5 minutes from the club, I get a call back from the promoters like, hold up, hey man, this Juicy party. I'm like, I don't care. Like, what you mean? Like, you know what I mean? My shit already set up. Like, I'm on the way. So I figure, like, to me, like, a problem is, even if it was a problem, which it ain't, if it was in Memphis, to me,
That sounds like a problem.
It shouldn't lead there.
Right.
Like, how do you people in Miami know that? How do you people in Houston know that?
Right.
How do you people in Dallas know that? To beef up the security or act like, it's going to be a terrorist act or something.
Right.
So that's the way I was feeling. That's why I said, like, Holmes, I'm not, somebody tell Holmes, I'm not trying to do nothing to him. Like,
Yeah, because actually you got to leave now because Juicy's on his way up here right now, so we got to get.
It's cool though. I mean, it's all cool. I spoke to him like, probably an hour or so after that, and, and I told him the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And he told me like that. He told me it wasn't him. He like, maybe that's the event people who feel like that. That ain't my personal security. Nobody who coming to do that. So I'm like, all right, cool.
You believe that?
I don't know.
He don't believe that.
I mean, but I just take a man word. You say it's cool. He hit me, he sent me his number, his personal number. I hit his number.
Oh, so you guys follow each other
Follow? What you mean?
on Twitter? Like you DM'd it or?
No, he sent his number through some people like
okay.
I knew, so I
Tell him
called
send
him.
some tracks, see if it's real.
Yeah.
Tell him send some beats.
Do a song together. Now we.
Now, what made you
definitely
do?
no beef.
What made you do Act Right? Like, you a down south staple in the game. What made you want to do that Bay Area record?
Man, I was just in L.A. I was out there in L.A. for like a month, out there in the hills, chilling, living, on that whole vibe, West Coast vibe, and I was in the studio recording on my album, and they were just bringing me beats. Like, I was having producers come every day, like, bringing me, I was getting so many beats, they were starting to sound the same. That's how many beats I was getting. Like. And I just heard that beat. I actually done it. I was going to get a record to Big Von. Originally, like, once I put a hook on it, and the verse, I'm like, I'm going to shoot that to Big Von because it sound like the Bay Area. And I'm going to let them, just heat up the streets with it out there.
Big Von, a big DJ in San Francisco.
Yeah.
People who don't know.
In the Bay Area.
And so, Shy Money had heard the record. Shy Money was in the studio when I done it. When I came out the booth, he told me like, "Yo, that's a real record." I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever." Went to the next record, you know what I'm saying? But I let Jeezy hear. He put a verse on it. Then YG got on it. Then I revisited, and I'm like, "Look, we're gonna swap it up. We're gonna go like that."
And it took off.
Yeah, most definitely.
So what you think of Trinidad James' comments about New York, man? Saying that down south runs New York.
I ain't actually seen it, but a couple people that asked me about it. What'd he say?
He said that the down south runs New York musically.
Musically.
And if anybody got a problem with that, then they can come see him because he don't do that.
Hey yo, I just feel like you know it's a blessing for South music to be in New York. Like I remember a time where I used to come to New York and like I ain't hear no South music on the radio or nothing like that. So I wouldn't say the South run New York. Like I don't think nowhere run nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But music, when it comes to music, I just feel like you know the South music is getting accepted in more places. You know, New York, West Coast, probably overseas. All different kind of places.
Yeah, Mano didn't like it too much. Mano said he gonna see him in the streets.
Straight up.
Now, where were you when Gucci was sending out those tweets? Because he definitely called you out a few times on there. Were you
Man,
shocked?
the first time Gucci ever tweeted me, I was in the studio. Somebody sent it to me, and I called his phone like 6 times in a row. He answered probably like on the 6th one. On like the 6th.
How does Gucci answer the phone? What does he say?
Wow.
Who did? Gotti, is you?
I don't even remember, but he answered the phone like the 6th time, I think 5th or 6th time. And we went, you know, he expressing himself, I'm expressing myself. This the first time.
Oh, the
about-
first time with when you guys had the
F
issue
you.
about the mixtape, you talking
yeah,
about?
the
Or-
mixtape.
He was upset that you put your mixtape out the same day as his.
Yeah, I mean, but he ain't say my name. He just like, why would a rapper do it? But, you know, shit, when nobody shit coming out but mine on the same day. So, you know.
I thought you had beef over a chick. I thought you were smashing his chick or something.
Yeah, you
No, I'm
guys had
saying,
some
like-
issues over Keisha Dior,
Gotti
too.
starts laughing and smiling.
I'm taking you from where it started. We're going to get to that.
Yeah, let him get to that.
Okay.
Slow
Let
down.
him talk, Charlamagne.
You know, so I hit Holmes up, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you consider somebody a partner, to me, that's the way me anyway, like, that's how I get out, that's how I move. So I hit him up, like, what's up with you, home? He like, what you mean, what's up? I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? What you talking about? Oh, man, like, and at home, like, he didn't even speak about what he tweeted. He was like, oh, man, you put Jeezy and Tip on the Rags remix. Jeezy tried to kill me. I'm like, what?
What that got to do with you?
Yeah, I'm like, and, you know what I mean? And you and Holmes been in the same city 28 years and you just not realizing that? You feel me? Like you tripping, home. So anyway, we went back and forth, you know what I'm saying, about how he felt about the situation. I told him how I felt about it. But still then, I still looked at him as a partner. So after we got off the phone, I tweeted out, look, cool, man, look, give my partner music today.
Right.
I'm going to come out tomorrow because I took from the conversation
We
that
all
he
good.
felt like, you know, what I was going to do that day was going to affect what he was going to do that day.
Right.
So as a partner, like, I'm like, cool, home, do what you do. I'm going to, you know what I mean, fall back.
But then you started smashing his chick, and then he got angry
Then he went to
again.
jail and you started dating Keisha Dior.
Nah, then it was like, to me, I still felt like he was cool because like one of my partners was with me, like we argue all the time. And that's just what we do, like it'll never come to Twitter or a radio interview or nothing like that. Then he got on the radio and said something. That's when it was like, okay, home crossed that line, like it's, you know what I mean? It'll never be like, we cool no more.
Now I'm going to go bang his girl.
I had already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that was
So
your
you banged your partner's girl?
Damn, Gotti. You ain't my friend, man.
But that was your
Gotti.
girlfriend though, right? Wasn't it like
Gotti
your,
said, Envy my partner. Oh, I didn't know that was your wife.
I ain't know that. Like I ain't know that. I ain't know, like, you know, like you in love and all that.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
come on, man. You know how the game go.
okay.
All
So-
right. What you think?
I think you was in the right.
But shut up.
No, because I mean, listen, the truth to the matter. I mean,
Charlamagne Dirk digging it
I
though, so
don't
you gotta
know. I
watch
look
him.
at the chick. She don't look like something you would wife up. So I mean,
Why not?
I'm just
Why
saying.
not?
But you didn't check. You could check with him though. Like, hey, I know you was messing with this chick.
I didn't know that like that. I'm saying like on keeping it a G.
Right.
Shawty the one told me she used to mess with home.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't know that.
Oh, she told you, but it was too late. You was
I
already.
ain't gonna say it was too late, but I mean, like, yeah, I guess it was too late. But she told me, she like, I used to talk to sis. I was like, yeah, they're my partner. I
What you
thought
call her?
they're my partner.
No, what you call him if you said sister? Oh, such
Nah,
and such.
so, like
Right,
she
right.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So I'm
But
like,
you ain't think it was nothing serious.
Did
Like,
that
oh,
deter-
yeah.
did that
I mean, for her to tell me, cause
Right.
I mean, like, I think Shawty cool. Like, let's clear that up. Like, I don't think nothing less of Shawty. Like, I got the utmost respect for Shawty. I think she cool. I think she a hustler.
Right.
All that, you know what I'm saying? So, by her telling me that, like, I'm thinking it ain't nothing like where they about to get married or nothing like that. Like,
Right.
you know how that be.
But did that deter you? Like, oh, well, that's my partner, so I can't,
No, I made sure she knew that was my partner though. Like I ain't no, you know what I mean? One
Okay.
thing about me, you ain't gonna meet now girl, now nothing that never say I had something down to say about no dude, no nothing. Like if you mess with like if I meet a girl in New York in the club tonight.
Oh, don't say he's married. Don't say. Don't
Oh,
you
yeah,
say
You
that.
Charlamagne. You Charlamagne.
Charlamagne.
You Charlamagne.
Don't do that.
And she like, yeah, I had to meet with Charlamagne. I'm like, yeah, Charlamagne, cool nigga, you know what I mean? On my knee. And it's, you know what I mean? I ain't,
I'm the
it
same
ain't gonna
way.
go past that though. Like, I ain't, how long?
Yeah.
Was it serious? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't with all that. Ain't none of my business.
Did he wear a condom?
You know what I'm saying?
Dudes be asking the dumbest stuff. Like, what does it
Charlamagne, but
matter?
you asked your ex, was he bigger than me?
That's my baby mama. That
Don't bring that up.
was in college. That was
Charlamagne baby mom cheated on him, and Charlamagne was heard about that.
That
So
was years ago when she was in college. That
don't,
happened.
don't bring that up. He
He
start
has
crying.
bad
and stuff.
questions.
That wasn't no regular chick.
Okay, and then
Somebody
what
was
about
mad.
the,
All right,
what about the
Charlamagne.
last tweets that he sent out when he was just acting all crazy on Twitter and all of that, and he called you out again? Where were
I
you
mean,
when you
because-
saw that?
Where was I? I think I was at one of my spots in Memphis. I do real estate. Like I build a lot of. I think I was actually in somewhere like doing something like that when somebody showed it to me.
Right.
And I was just from that point on, like I was just laughing at Holmes though, because like what I knew, to me on that day there, I think the world seen what I had already knew.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like
he's
when-
crazy as hell.
He
You know
has
what
a
I'm
problem.
saying?
No, he has a problem.
Yeah, like so the whole time, like I'm just tripping, man. That ain't no threat. That ain't no, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that ain't no issue, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But it was just funny to me though, like how people just, run around and just act like Holmes just, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know the word for it, just killer and.
I mean, he
whatever.
did kill somebody, though.
I mean, accidentally though.
That's what everybody says. But
This
that,
is what I'm saying though. Like,
I wouldn't want to
this
get
what I'm saying.
accidentally killed.
This
Me
what I'm
neither.
saying, though.
You don't come back from accidentally
This is what I'm
dying.
saying though. This is what I'm saying though. So you say you're a killer to you?
He's killed somebody. I ain't gonna say he's a killer.
No, but I'm saying though, it's a difference between like it's a lot of people who will kill somebody.
Yeah.
But okay, so if you got this 80-year-old white man from Memphis who shot one of my partners with a shotgun for coming through his back door, is you gonna give him them same stripes?
Yeah. He's a
What I'm
killer.
saying though, I'm saying though, to me he ain't no different than the 80-year-old white man who protecting his house.
Gotcha.
To me,
Oh, he's saying he's not somebody that's gonna go
He's not
go,
the- yeah, he's
go
not
get
the-
that work in.
He's not the hitman
no,
going
I'm
to
saying,
take people
I'm
off.
saying he ain't like how, the industry and certain people try to pump it
Right.
up like, oh man, you
Like
like
he's
somebody
gangster.
you need to be watching out for and you shouldn't be speaking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man.
I don't like this conversation, guys. Let's talk about happy things.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
talk about
talk
your
about
album
it.
Yeah, the album
It's like-
stores. Album stores. So
Don't
how do you
talk
feel
about
with your
niggas
situation
killing
over
people. I don't want
at
no part
Epic
of
over there? How do you like the new situation? Because you're over there with Future, you're over there with L.A. Reid. How was that?
It's great. CMG Epic. We doing what we set out to do. The album came out today. I think it's some of my best work I done put together. I'm feeling good.
You think after going through some bad deals, now you're a better business person, a better entrepreneur?
I think I learned from mistakes I made in previous business decisions, you know what I'm saying? So
That's all I can say. Learn from your mistakes.
No
Yeah.
diss records to Gucci on the album?
nah, I ain't worried about home.
No subliminals, nothing?
I don't think, let me see.
They looking at it.
So
Looking
you
at
guys
that.
can check the songs.
I don't think.
Oh man.
That's the thing about Yo Gotti,
F
man.
you? That sounds like it could be one.
Nah, that's a street banger.
Okay.
The F you a street
He
banger.
don't hold his tongue when he don't like somebody. He really says it.
Don't come around. That could be one.
Oh, come on, Charlamagne. Leave it alone now. He's just making up stuff. Respect
What
that you
about
earned.
this one?
Respect that you earned.
Yeah, I knew that.
But what about die a real N-word? That might be one.
All right.
Bonus track, accidental killer. You just like the old man. What the hell? What's going on here?
Yo Gotti, the album's in stores right now. We appreciate you hanging with us and joining us. And you got to come up more frequently, man. You can't be once every 3 years.
You gonna
man.
remember when he come next time?
It was
You
3
remember
years
that he was
ago.
there? It was not no 3 years ago.
It was a long time ago, man.
Nah, man.
And we gonna need you for something too. He gonna call you.
I'm going to call Gotti if I need him, but I don't need
I
him
know
yet.
you will.
Yeah, hit me up. Let's get it.
You know what it
Let's get
is?
some of them white cars money.
No, boy.
He got it.
It's the
Yeah.
Breakfast Club. It's Yo Gotti.